Okay guys, working on these strakes. I'm working on the inner strakes first. So I've got it roughly cut out, and so that you can see what it looks like at first. And then look over here to the one on the left side. Man, looks a whole lot better, but man, that was a lot of work. Holy macaroni. So anyway, it takes a lot of time fitting these inside strakes. I know there's got to be a trick to this. I just don't know it yet. So anyway, working on these strakes. Hopefully by the time I finish this strake on the right side over here, I'll pretty much have it down pat. But anyway, I made my slits. I installed the little wood shims there to help bow the foam down. And I'm not exactly sure about this profile here. So I just I had another cozy builder come out, and he looked at it and he said that should be fine where I've got it. So I just kind of put some little blocks in there to hold it. And so I'm going to call this side pretty much done and ready to start working on the outer strake. Just going to let it sit there, and I'll start working on the right side now before I do the outer strake. But anyway, okay you guys, that's just an update working on these strakes. These things are a booger. Okay, so I've got both inside strakes fitted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm working on the skin for the outside of the strake. I'll say inside strake. Inside skin of the strake is fitted. The outside skin is yet to be fitted, and that's what I'm about to work on now. But I made some changes. I'm just going to let you guys know. I kept having questions about how am I going to fare the wing to the strake, and a builder came by today, and the way I had it set up, I guess it could have worked. However, he recommended that I not do that the way that I had it set up. So I went ahead and cut my extension from my leading edge bulkhead, cut it off, cut off the end rib, and I'm going to go with the plans method. Basically, diagonal block goes in there, and then you fit your wing skin to the diagonal brace, which goes from here to here, and then you fill this in with blue foam, or with urethane foam, not blue foam, but the urethane foam, and that way you can fare that in perfectly with your wing. I like that. That makes a lot of sense. So that's the way I'm going to do it. It's not a big deal for me to cut those off. It took me probably 10 minutes to cut those off. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to fit my diagonal brace per the plans in there. So that'll probably take me the rest of the day, get that glued in, cut out right. So anyway, it's just the latest update on this build, and the caveats that come along with building your airplane, because there's all kind of different ways of doing things, plans versus different ways that other people have done it, and then there's a hybrid where I try my best to stick with the plans, but sometimes it's just not feasible. Like when it comes to these strakes, from what I've read, building plans method, there's a high risk of having a leak, and so don't want to do that. So we're going with the top hat method, a little different, but I'm also incorporating some of the plans methods in it also. Okay, I have the inside strakes, outside strake skins pretty much fitted, and so what I'm going to do now is put my one layer bidirectional under them. I'm also going to add, this is not for plans, but I'm going to add a little extra rib right here in the center of the fuel tank, and that's because whenever I was bending the blue foam, the wing foam, it would kind of flatten out in this area, And I've seen some other guys do this also. My friend Neil has done this, and I just think that's a good addition. I mean, why not? It's just a little bit of extra work. And then put that rib in there, and that way I know when I bend my skin over this, it'll be a lot better fit. So, just one little extra thing I'm going to do here for my wings. So, yeah, I'm going into the shop now. I'm going to start laying up my bidirectional for the underside surface of the top skin. Okay, guys, we've got the top skin, inside skin, outer skin is now joined together, and I've got a really nice joint there, I think. Can't even feel it. I filled in my little slats that you cut for your curve, and all this is just sitting on there. There's no weights or anything, so it's keeping it shape. So that's the left wing, and here's the right strake. Again, it's just sitting up there, no weights or nothing holding it down, and I've got a really close fit, I think. And there's an example of how well it fits. That should, I think that should be good. Anyway, so that's the top straight. A lot of work, guys, a lot of work. But hey, I'll say I'm 50% done with the skins. How's that? Alright, let's keep going.